I'm switching it up a little bit today and bringing you into my kitchen. I am sharing with you something a little bit different than tips about the home and indoor air quality, or even design, conservation. This morning, I'm going to share with you behind the scenes of how I and what I do to create a healthy breakfast. So, a little secret that most people don't know is that a number of years I wasn't a candidate, but I was diagnosed with osteoporosis and I lost over 20% bone mass. So I was breakable, very breakable. And they wanted to connect me to intravenous, and I got scared and ran, and I did the research and I figured out how to reverse it without any drugs. And I did that. And ever since, I have been building bone. I'm strong. I can move furniture. I can lift heavy boxes. So I want to share with you one of the things that I do, and I continue to do every day to keep myself healthy, because how I help you is healthy home, healthy lifestyle, and they're seamlessly weaved together. So you really can't separate the two. So I have everything here to show you how I start my day. And it is a little bit late. Normally breakfast is hours earlier, but today I just really wasn't that hungry. So I hope this helps you and gives you some inspiration to get your protein, get all your nutrients in, to start your day every day on a healthy note. So when I awaken, I start with water. I have a whole house water filtration system, so I don't have to worry about any chemicals in my water. I share that with you in my book, Eco Conscious Home. Oh, where is my book? Hold on. Here's my book, Eco Conscious Home, and I interweave healthy home, healthy lifestyle together for you. So that's my book. I'll put it over here so you can see it. And what do I put in my water? So I take I have it over here right above my sink, my Young Living Essential Orange Oil, and this is really good. This was actually written up as well in my husband's, one of his medical journals, GI journals, on how good this is for you internally. Anyway, I put that in, and then that's orange. And then I take, I don't know if you can see this, a fresh organic lime, and I cut this in half. Super easy. Cut this in half, and then I just squeeze half of it into my water. And since I don't waste anything, I take my spoon and I go in and I make sure I get like all the little membranes, and they can actually go into my water. I love it. I love the pulp. I know you can buy without pulp, but I always love the pulp. And it smells so good. So, something I didn't think about before, and do I have one here to show you? I do. So my creamy grit that I make, I actually have lime in here. So it smells delicious. Then I take this lime, this other half of a lime, and I just pop it down so that it stays preserved, and I put it in my refrigerator. I'll just put it up here on my countertop for now. And cheers. So here's my water. So refreshing. And I drink that all throughout the day, every day. And then I don't have it here because I already had it, but it's my special drink that I drink that has hyaluronic acid in it, and it helps rebuild cells and keeps me my joints and my body feeling really healthy. I am in no pain. zero pain. And there was a time where I had to roll out of bed, fall to the floor, and crawl because I was in so much pain. And a lot of it came from I had a head trauma. I fell off my bicycle, actually was thrown from my bicycle. And then I had environmental toxins from before, not here, affect me. So I couldn't think. And I hurt. I really hurt. So if you shook my hand, I went into orbit and saw stars and somehow landed back to Earth. So what am I eating today? Normally I do my shake, my protein shake with my secret recipe in there that you can get when you download my free book on my website at theresemurray.com. But sometimes I just need to switch it out. So today I'm switching it out, and I came up with a little routine because this simplifies it for me. Everything you see here is for my breakfast, and this is what I do. So to keep my bones strong and healthy, keep me healthy, I have to do this. So it's become a part of my lifestyle, and it's work, but I do it with positive intention. So the first thing I do is let me grab a bowl. I take a bowl, an empty bowl, and then I take which they're all in here, I take all of my liquid. I don't swallow pills, never did, never will. So all my liquids, I'll just do like a little bite to open it. And then I'll just take it and just release it all into the bowls. And I do that with all of my liquid supplements. And then in here, what I do is I take these big babies, keep my bones healthy and strong, and I put it into powder form. And then I continue to add to this. And I take ginger, ground cloves, and cinnamon. It's all organic. And I measure that on my little teaspoon, and I pour that into here, and I blend it together. And why do I do these three? So this came from my acupuncturist, whom I love. She's just the best ever. I don't know what I ever would have done without her. She's a lovely lady from India, and she would have all these beautiful stories to help me when I really needed her. And she said, this warms your tummy. So when you put in cold foods, your tummy needs to be warm. So this warms it all up and really is good for your digestive system. So those are the three ingredients I use. And I add that in here. And then I take my supplements that I need. Turmeric, vitamin D, vitamin K, all those, well, vitamin D, well, K's not in here, that's over there, but all the supplements I need. And I open these, and I pour it in here. So I blend it all together really nice. Then what I do is I pour it into here where I have all my liquid, and I blend it. So I blend it together. Oh, are you ready for this? I actually do eat this. And this is what it looks like. Trust me, that's what it tastes like, what you see. But before I do that, I've just come up with this recently. So what I do, in the interim, I take my B12 and I have this under my tongue, dissolving while I'm doing everything. So that's over there, that's done now. And then let me throw away my line. So then I take this mixture and I have a new local honey, orange blossom honey, that I'm really excited to try. Looks like my husband opened it already. It smells so good. And I'll take a little bit on my spoon just to make this palatable. That's why I add the honey. And also I learned from acupuncturist my new acupuncturist, because my other one is away right now. She's not practicing. Miss you. So I will take this and then blend that together just to give it a little bit of sweetness. But what the honey does, I learned, is it actually moisturizes your skin. So if your skin's a little dry right now, just take a teaspoon of honey every day. It's really, local honey, it's really good for you. So now this is blended together. As I said, normally I do my protein shake, but sometimes I switch it up. And I will use, I'm a vegetarian, so this is the only time I make an exception. And it's not that I want to, it's just because this has 15 grams of protein and a little bit of sugar, 9 grams of sugar, 12 grams of carb. Not many ingredients. This also has 15 grams of protein and 15 grams of carbs. Whoa. So 12 grams, 15. So, and then this is the other one, which is coconut milk. I really do like this one. However, this has no protein, and I really need the protein for my bones. So this is where it's about balance. What do? I really need that protein. We all need that protein. So I am going to go with this one. 110 calories, 55 milligrams of sodium. I always watch my sodium because when I have sodium, my eyes get puffy and my ears ring from the head trauma I had. The tinnitus gets really loud and I that's all I hear. So I really try to watch my intake of sodium. And then 15 grams of carbs. So yay. Now I don't want to use this all at once. So here's my new thing. I will take my spoon, stir it up a little. This is just plain vanilla. I don't really need it flavored. If I want to add fresh fresh fruit, I'll just grab some raspberries or blueberries. So I'll just take a little bit of this and blend it in here. So all of you who don't like to swallow pills like me, this is a great alternative because you've got to get those in you, right? And I have to get mine in me. And this is something I started years ago. Not so bad, right? So here we go. It's all blended together. And so initially I was taking all of the yogurt and putting it in, and then it just was like, you know, well, that taste just lingers for hours. So now I just do a little bit of yogurt. It's all blended. I'm not going to eat it right now. So afterwards I'll eat it. And then you'll like this. I take the remaining yogurt, which is most of it. Can you see? And I put it into my bowl. And my hands are clean because I've been in and out of the water. So there's a lot of yogurt in here, if you can see that still. So what I do is my little butter knives are over there. But you could take your knife and just make sure you get all of that out as not to waste. So that's how I grew up. We weren't allowed to waste. There was no wasting. The ends, when I did eat meat, the ends of the lunch meat, my mother would always take, cut up, and she would make the best homemade strombolis. Oh my goodness. All the neighbors would smell my mother's cooking, and they were always in our house. So we had that traditional, let's have a place setting in our home for that person that comes unexpected. So just take this. So there we have just plain. Now what I do is I take sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. I just emptied the bags because there wasn't that much in here this morning. Throw that away. And what I did was I put it in here to blend it together. And then I will take this and store it in my jar because I don't like doing plastics. So it'll go in here when I'm finished. But I'll just take a little bit of this with my fingers and sprinkle it in my yogurt. Yummy. And then I have some fresh organic raisins, some fiber, and I will sprinkle that in here as well. Just a little bit. I don't need that much. And there's my breakfast. So that's it. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. No, I guess that's everything. So I hope this helps you. One of the things I do, I'd love to share with you about Healthy Home when I finish all this up, because I'll do that afterwards, is I will take, this is super healthy. There's no chemicals. It's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal. Smells aromatically delightful. And I will take this and a cloth. Just do a little cloth and spray my cloth, and then I will wipe everything down. And I'd love to go on the Rachel Ray show, on her cooking show, or Martha Stewart show, and do a demo for you on keeping all that food, that yummy food that you just prepared, super healthy without the chemicals. So that's my breakfast. So I hope that helps you. And if you have any questions, please go to my website. I'll spell my name, CHARISSEMAREI.com. Go to my contact page and shoot me out a cue, and I will respond to you personally. It doesn't go to anyone else, no VA, no anybody. I will personally answer for you. And if you would like to get my book and learn all about healthy living that protects you, your furry friends, your children, your loved ones. Of course, you love your children, but I mean, like any other people that live in your home that aren't children, and our earth. It's all synergetically woven together for you. And there's lots of places for you to be interactive in here and to write and make it your own, because it's all about you. So if you go to my website and order from me directly versus Amazon, I will include a special little note and a gift for you. So I hope this was very helpful for you, and I wish you a super duper healthy day, and thank you for joining me. Happy Eco-ness. Ciao.